Question number 65. 65 and 66 questions are going to use this same statement. It says, let A be this vector, C be this vector, and let B be such that A dot B vector is equal to 27, and the cross product of the two vectors is equal to 9C vector. So first of all, let's assume that B be the vector. Let B is equal to B1I, B2J, B3K. So first thing, it's given that A vector dot B vector is equal to 27. So that means 3I, 3J, 3K dot B1I, B2J, B3K is equal to 27. This gives you 3B1 plus 3B2, 3B3 is equal to 27, or B1 plus B2 plus B3 is equal to 9. Second thing, it says that A cross B vector is equal to 9C vector. Now the second thing, that A cross B vector is equal to 9C vector. So this can be given by I, J, K, and 3, 3, 3, and this was B1, B2, B3. This is equal to 9J minus K. Okay, let's solve. You have I, 3, B3 minus 3B2 minus J, 3B3 minus 3B1 plus K, 3B2 minus 3B1 equal to 9J minus 9K. So let's do the comparison. This is equal to 9 and this is equal to minus 9. 3B3 minus 3B1 is equal to 9, which gives you, I'll say B3 upon B3 minus B1 is equal to 3. Right? That means B3 is equal to 3 plus B1. Right? Sorry, here was minus J, right? So this has got to be minus over here. Minus like this. And this statement will be that B1 minus B3 is equal to 3, which gives you B1 is equal to B3 plus 3. Now the second one says you 3B2 minus 3B1 is equal to minus 9, which gives you B2 minus B1 is equal to minus 3, or B1 is equal to 3 plus B2. Okay, so we have these two things. See B1 from here, from these two things, B1 is equal to B3 plus 3, and this is number 2 and this is number 3. So from both of them, you can easily say that B2 and B3 are equal. From 2 and 3, B2 and B3 are equal. So let's fill in everything over here, which we had in the statement initially. B1 plus B2 plus B3, that was equal to 9, right? And B1 was equal to B3 plus 3. B2 and B3 were equal. So B3 plus B3, this is equal to 9, which gives you 3B3 is equal to 6, or B3 is equal to 2. Similarly, on solving, you will get B1, B2 and B3 were equal. So this was 2. So B1 plus B2 plus B3 is equal to 9, which gives you B1 is equal to 5. Correct. So we got all the values. B1 is 5, B2 and B3 both are 2. That means what the factor B will be equal to. Factor B was given by this, which makes the factor B as 5 I, 2, J, 2, K. This is the answer to our question. Right? Let's check with the options. 5I plus 2J plus 2K. We have option B as the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 66. So now it's asking you what is the angle between A plus B vector and C. So we got all the three vectors. Let's write down the vectors once. A vector is 3I plus 3J plus 3K. B vector is 5I plus 2J plus 2K. C is given by J minus K vector. Okay. Now A plus B, this is equal to 8I plus 5J plus 5J. And C is given by J minus K. Angle between them? Angle between A vector plus B vector and C vector is cos theta is equal to the dot product of the two divided by the modulus of the two. Okay, so the dot product of the two vectors will give you 0. Okay, let's write it down first. 8I, 5J, 5K, J minus K whole divided by, this is root of 8 square plus 5 square plus 5 square, multiply root of 0 plus 1 square plus minus 1 square, which will give you 0 plus 5 minus 5 upon root of, actually I don't need to write anything now. Anyways, this is 50 plus 64, that is equal to 114, multiply root of 2, which will give me 0. So, cos theta is 0 when theta is equal to 90 degree. At pi by 2, cos theta is equal to 0. So, the angle between them is equal to pi by 2. Option A is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 67. Now it says let the vector A is this, which make an angle of alpha, beta, gamma with the positive direction of x, y, z axis respectively. So first thing, 67 and 68 question, they will be using this same statement. And the statement says there is a vector A which is making alpha, beta and gamma angles with the positive directions of x, y and z axis respectively. You have to find out the value of cos alpha. That is a direction cosine. Okay. So very first thing that you are given the direction ratios. If I'm taking this A vector, the direction ratio of A is 4 minus 8, 1. So for this direction cosines, cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma will be given by 4 upon root of 4 square plus minus 8 square plus 1 square minus 8 upon root of 4 square plus minus 8 square plus 1 square and 1 upon root of 4 square plus minus 8 square plus 1 square, which is equal to 4 upon root of 1684 64, sorry, and 1 minus 8, same, 16 64 1 1 16 64 and 1, which makes it 4 upon root of 81 minus 8 upon root of 81 and this. You have to find out the value of cos alpha, which is 81 root is given by 9. So 4 by 9, this is cos alpha we were looking for. Okay. So we have option B as the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 68. Now you have to find out the value of cos beta plus 2, cos 2 beta plus cos 2 gamma. Okay, so actually in the last question, we got all the values. Let's write them once again. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Cos alpha was this, cos beta was this, as cos gamma was 1 by 9. You have to find out cos 2 alpha plus cos 2 gamma. Sorry. You have to find out cos 2 beta plus cos 2 gamma. This can be written as 2 cos square beta minus 1, 2 cos square gamma minus 1. Cos square beta is 64 upon 81 minus 1, like I'll write down minus 2 over here, plus 2 cos square gamma, which is 1 upon 81. So I'm taking this 2 common, and this will be 65 upon 81 minus 2. So this is equal to 130 upon 81 minus 2. 130 minus 162. This is minus 32 upon 81. So minus 32 upon 81 is option A. So this is the correct answer to our problem. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question, number 69. So same thing, you are having two questions, 69 and 70, based on this given statement. Position vectors of 2 points A and B are this and this, I minus j and I plus k respectively. So let's write down. A is having direction ratios of them. Direction ratio of A will be given by 1 minus 1 0, and B will be given by direction ratio 1 minus, sorry, this is 1 1 0. No, 0 1 1. Okay. Now, equation of the line which is joining. Now, what the question is, consider these points, the position vector of 2 points respectively. Consider these points. Which of these points lies on the line which is joining A and B? So let's frame the equation of the line joining A and B, which is these 2 points. So the equation will be, formula for that is x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to z minus z1 upon z2 minus z1. So this is equal to x minus 1 upon minus 1, right? This is equal to y plus 1 upon 2, z minus 0 upon 1. Okay, now the given point first is, if I see the given point 1 minus 1 minus 3, 1. So if this point, this is minus 1 minus 3, 1. This is the first point which is given to you. So if this point is lying on this line, that means it will satisfy this particular equation. Let's check. So minus 1 upon minus 1 should be equal to minus 3 plus 1 upon 2 should be equal to 1 minus 0 upon 1. And of course, they are not equal, right? So they are all different. That means this point does not lie on this line. Let's check with the second one. Minus 1, 3, comma 2. Minus 1, 3, comma 2. So this will be minus 1 upon minus 1 should be equal to 3 plus 1 upon 2 should be equal to 2 minus 0 upon 1. So this gives you minus, this gives you 2. This should be equal to 2 and this. Okay, fine. We got the point. This is satisfying. That means this point is lying on the line which is joining the points A and B. So we got our answer. This is true. But still, let's check whether the third one is lying or not. It is -2, 5, and 3. Third point, -2, 5, and 3. So this equation now will be -2 minus 1 upon -1 should be equal to 5 plus 1 upon 2. This should be equal to 3 minus 0 upon 1. So this gives you 3 is equal to 3 is equal to 3. That means this point is also lying on the same line. Right. So which means 2 and 3, these 2 points lie on the line. And option B is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 70. Same statement is there. You have to find out the magnitude of AB vector. So A vector was I minus J and B is J plus K. You know, AB vector. Question number 70. So same statement is there. Now you have to find out the magnitude of AB vector. You know, AB vector magnitude, let's write down the AB vectors first. A is given by I minus J and B is J plus K. AB vector, it's can be written as B vector minus A vector. So let's write it down. B is J plus K. So this can be written as minus I plus 2J minus plus K. Sorry, yeah, plus K vector. So this is AB vector is equal to. Now you have to find out the magnitude of it. Let's go for finding out the magnitude. This will be given by -1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square, which is √6. So option C is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question. Number 71. So 71 and 72 and 73 will be based on this statement only. It says let fx is equal to p e raised to power x plus q e raised to power 2x plus r e raised to power 3x, where p, q, r are real numbers. Further, f0 is 6, first derivative, log of n, natural log of n, 3 is equal to 282, and this value is equal to 11. Okay. So fx is equal to p e raised to power x, q e raised to power 2x, and r e raised to power 3x. You are given f of 0, which means p into 1, q into 1, r into 1 is equal to 6, which means p plus q plus r is equal to 6. So the first derivative, now it says this thing. Let's find out the first derivative of it. Fx, this is number 1. Fx is equal to p e raised to power x plus q e raised to power 2x plus r e raised to power 3x. Let's find out the first derivative. So this will be p e raised to power x only plus 2 e raised to power 2 into q into e raised to power 2x, 3 into r into e raised to power 3x. Now, first derivative for the natural log of 3 can be written as p into e raised to power natural log 3 plus 2 into q e raised to power 2 natural log 3 plus 3 into r into e raised to power natural log of 3 into, sorry, this is 3 into r into e raised to power natural log of 3 of natural log of 3. Okay. Yeah. So now let's find out the values of it. This is equal to 3p plus 2 into, this can be written as q into e raised to power log of 9, because 3 square is 9, plus 3 into r into e raised to power log of 3 raised to power 3, that is 27. This is equal to 3p plus 9 into 2 into q plus 3 into 27 into r. So this is equal to 282. 3p plus 18q plus 81r. Right? Let's name it as 2. Now the third one. This, let's write it. Integral of f of x dx. The limits are from 0 to natural log of 2 is equal to 11. So this is integral of p e raised to power x plus q e raised to power 2x plus r e raised to power 3x dx from 0 to natural log 2. So let's find out the integral now. So this will be p e raised to power x 0 to natural log 2 plus q e raised to power 2x upon 2 plus r e raised to power 3x upon 3. So I'll write down the limits instead of writing them separately. I will write down the limits from here to here. Now let's put the limits. You will have 2p plus 2q 8 upon 3r minus p plus half of q plus 1 by 3r. This is equal to 11. Right. So let's solve it. This is p plus 3 by 2p q 7 by 3r is equal to 11. I have 3 variables and I have 3 equations. So now let's solve 1 and 2 and 3. When you will solving 1, 2 and 3, you will get p plus 3 by 2 q plus 7 by 3 r is, oh sorry, this was the 1. So on solving 1 and 2 and 3, you will get the value of p to be 1, q to be 2, r to be 3. I hope like you can solve them simultaneously. You know how to solve them simultaneously, because it will take a long time. Now we have to find out what is the value of q, that is equal to 2. Option B is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 72. What is the value of R? In the last question, we just solved the R value came out to be 3. So this is 3. Option C. The next one, question number 73. So now you have to find out F dash 0. For that, let's write down what is F dash X. We solved in the last question F dash X. It came out to be P e raised to power X plus 2 q e raised to power 2x plus 3r e raised to power 3x. So this is the value of p was 1 e raised to power 0, 2 into 2 into e raised to power 0, 3 into r was equal to 3 e raised to power 0. 1 plus 4 plus 9, it gives you 13. Sorry, it's 14. Right. So we have option D as the correct answer to this question. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 74. So 74 and 75 will be based on this statement. Suppose E is the differential equation representing the family of curves, which is given by y square is equal to 2cx plus 2c root c, where c is a positive parameter. You have to find out the order of the differential equation. Actually, this is easy. Order of the differential equation is equal to number of arbitrary constants in the equation. Because in this equation, there is only one arbitrary constant. Therefore, the order of the equation is equal to 1, and option A is the correct answer. It was a very easy question actually. Next is question number 75. Same statement is there. Now you have to find out the degree of the differential equation. Okay. So for finding out the degree of this equation, it's given by y square is equal to 2cx plus 2c under root c. Differentiating both sides with respect to x, you will get 2y into dy by dx is equal to 2c, right? So that means c is equal to y into dy by dx. Now let's put this one in this equation. You will get y square is equal to 2y into dy by dx plus 2 into this raised to power 3 by 2. Now squaring both sides, you will get y raised to power 4 is equal to, okay, I'll do one thing before this. I will take this on the side, y square minus 2y into dy by dx is equal to 2 into y dy by dx whole raised to power 3 by 2. I want to get rid of this 1 by 2, so let's do squaring on both the sides. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the squaring on both the sides. You will get y raised to power 4 plus 4y square into dy by dx square minus, um, yeah, wait, here was x also present, right? I missed this x into x into x, and here will be x square as well. Okay, so minus 2y square into dy four y cube x dy by dx. This is equal to 4 into y square cube dy by dx raised to power 3. All right. So this can be written as y raised to power 4 minus 4y square dy by dx square x square minus 2. Question number 75. So same question is this. Now you have to find out the degree of the differential equation. The equation was y square is equal to 2cx plus 2c root c. Now let's differentiate it both sides with respect to x. You will get 2y dy by dx is equal to 2c. Here you can see say c is equal to y into dy by dx. Okay. Now let's put this in equation 1. So this will be y square is equal to 2y dy by dx into x plus 2 into y dy by dx whole raised to power 3 by 2. So now I want to make it simpler. 3 by 2. For that, what will I do? Y square minus 2y dy by dx is equal to 2y dy by dx raised to power 3 by 2. Squaring both the sides, you will get. So this is y raised to power 4 plus 4y. Here I missed x again. So 4y square x square into dy by dx square minus 4y cube into x into dy by dx is equal to 4y cube into dy by dx cube. All right. So let's bring it on left hand side. This will be minus and this will be equal to 0. Therefore, the degree is equal to 3. How? The degree of the differential equation is equal to highest power of the highest order derivative, which is 3 in this case, which is occurring in that equation. So this is 3. That means the highest power of the the highest power of the highest order derivative over here is 3. So therefore, the degree is 3. Option B is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. So question number 76, 77, and 78, these three questions will be using this statement. Fx is equal to determinant of this matrix. You have to find out f of 0 is equal to. So actually pretty easy. F of 0 is equal to cos 0, 0, 1, 2, sine 0, 0 square, and 0. Actually, no fun of writing 0 square. So tangent of 0, 0, and 1. This is equal to 1. This is equal to 0, and this is equal to 0, and 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Since all the elements of second column, they are 0, therefore, by the elementary property of the matrix, elementary property of matrix, f of 0 is equal to 0 because the whole C2 column is 0. Okay, so that means option B is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is 77th question. Now, what is the limit x approaching 0 fx upon x? Let's write down. This is fx. Now, first thing, expanding along C1, you will get fx is equal to cos x minus x square minus 2 sine x into x minus x, which is 0, plus tan x into x square, which gives you x square will be taken common, tangent of x minus cos of x, right? Now limit x approaching 0 fx upon x is equal to limit x approaching 0 x square. So this will cancel out actually, and you will have x into tan x minus cos x. Okay. This is equal to limit x approaching 0. Okay, so now if I'm putting x is equal to 0, this will limit give me 0 minus. This will be 0 only, okay? Because here is x, this is approaching 0, this will be 0. That means we have option B as the answer. Hope you understood. Next, question number 78. In this question, you have to find out limit x approaching 0 fx upon x square. I'll use the same one which we used in the last question, limit x approaching 0 fx upon x square, or fx in the last question came out to be x square into tan x minus cos x. Limit x approaching 0 fx upon x square is equal to x square will cancel, limit x approaching 0 tangent of x minus cos of x. So this will be 0 minus 1, that is equal to minus 1. Hence, we have option A as the answer. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 79. 79 and 80, these are going to be based on this particular statement, which is fx is equal to sine pi square x plus cos greatest integer function minus pi square x, where this is the greatest integer function. Okay, now in this question, first of all, we have to evaluate. We have to make it simpler. You know, the value of pi is equal to 3.14. Pi square is equal to 9.859. Now the greatest integer function of pi square is equal to greatest integer function of 9.859, that is equal to 9. And for minus pi square, it is equal to, this is actually minus, wait, minus 9.859, that is equal to minus 10. Now the given function becomes fx is equal to sine 9x plus cos 10x. Easy. Now let's pull in x pi by 2. This will be equal to sine 9 pi by 2 plus cos 10 pi by 2, that is equal to, see, sine 9 pi by 2 is equal to 1. And wait, sine 9 pi by 2 plus this can be written as cos 5 pi. So 9 pi by 2, this is equal to sine 4 pi plus pi by 2 plus cos 4 pi plus pi, which is sine pi by 2 plus cos pi, that is equal to 1 minus 1, that is 0. So the answer to the question is 0. We have option B as the answer. Next is question number 80. Same question, you have to find out f of pi by 4. So we solved it, right? We already have the value of fx, that was sine 9x plus cos 10x. So f of pi by 4 is equal to sine 9 pi by 4 plus cos 10 pi by 4, which is sine 9 pi by 4, 5 pi by 2. You know 5 pi by 2 is equal to 0 because cos 5 pi by 2 can be written as pi plus 2 pi plus pi by 2, right? Which makes it cos pi by 2, and you know this is equal to 0. Next, I'm left with only this is, I can write it as 2 pi plus pi by 4, and this one comes out to be 0. I just solved it. This can be written as sine pi by 4, and you know the sine pi by 4 is equal to 1 by root 2. That means option D is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next, question number 81. So 81, 82, 83, these three questions will be based on this statement. I1 is the integral limit 0 to pi x upon 1 plus cos square x. I2 is the second integral limit 0 to pi 1 upon 1 plus sine square x. So these are the two integrals, and you have to find the value of I1 plus I2 upon I1 minus I2. So let's solve this first. You have I1 as 0 to pi x upon 1 upon cos square x, and this is 0 to pi this. All right. So now about the property using limits 0 to a fx dx can be written as limits 0 to a f of a minus x dx. That is, first integral can be written as limits 0 to pi pi minus x upon 1 plus cos square pi minus x dx, which is equal to integral of 0 to pi pi minus x upon 1 plus cos square x, which gives you pi 0 to pi 1 upon this. So let's multiply. Okay. Sorry. This is, sorry, this step is wrong. This can be written as 0 to pi, and I'll take pi outside, 1 upon 1 plus cos square x dx minus 0 to pi x upon 1 plus cos square x into dx, right? So this was equal to your I1, right? 2I1 can be written as integral 0 to pi upon 1 plus cos square x dx. Question number 81. This is the statement, and 81, 82, 83. These three questions will be solved using this particular integrals only. I1 is given by integral limits 0 to pi x upon 1 plus cos square x dx, and I2 is given by integral 0 to pi 1 upon sine square x dx. Let's pick up I1 first. I1 is limits integrals 0 to pi x upon 1 plus cos square x dx. Now using the property integral 0 to a fx dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Now this integral I1 will become 0 to pi minus x upon 1 plus cos square x dx, which can be written as, I'll take pi outside, 0 to pi 1 upon 1 plus cos square x dx minus integral 0 to pi x upon this. So, this is equal to I, so you can write down 2I1 is equal to pi 0 to pi 1 upon 1 plus cos square x dx. Or I1 is equal to pi by 2. This. Right? Let's open it. You will have pi by 2, limit 0 to pi. So, dividing numerator and the denominator by cos square, you will have secant square x upon secant square x plus 1 dx. Secant square x plus this can be written as secant square x upon secant square x plus 1 is equal to, this is equal to tan square x plus 2 dx. Now further, secant x is not continuous at pi by 2. You know this. Not continuous at pi by 2. So we have to split the integral at the point of discontinuity. So I1 will become pi by 2, limits 0 to pi by 2, secant square x upon tangent square x plus 2 dx plus integral of pi by 2 to pi secant square x upon tangent square x plus 2 dx. Now let's put this tan x equal to t. Taking the derivative, secant square x dx is equal to dt. Now changing the limits, when x is equal to 0, t will be 0, and when x is equal to pi by 2, t will be infinity. And when this is minus pi by 2, t will be minus infinity. So the given integral will become pi by 2 integral 0 to infinity 1 upon t square plus 2 dt plus limits minus infinity to 0, 1 upon t square plus 2 into dt. This is equal to pi by 2, 0 to infinity, 1 upon t square plus 2 into dt. Now let's say this is pi by 2, 0 to infinity, 1 upon. This can be written as t upon root 2 square plus 1. I can write it like this, right? Why I'm doing this, there's a purpose for this, because now I will take this is upon the of the type like 1 upon, this is the integral of this will be written as pi by 2 into tan inverse t by root 2 whole divided by 1 by root 2, the limits from 0 to infinity. So this is equal to pi by 2 into root 2 into tan inverse infinity. This is equal to pi by 2 minus 0. So this will be pi by 2 multiplied by root 2 into pi by 2, which will give you pi square upon 2 root 2. This is the value for I1. Okay. So till here we have found out I1. Now I will go on to find out I2, but I have fallen short of the space. So I will have to erase all of this. If you want to know anything, you can rewind the video and watch it again. Okay. So let's go for finding out solving I2 now. 0 to pi 1 upon 1 plus sine square x dx. Now dividing the numerator and the denominator by sine square x, you will have cosecant square x upon cosecant square x plus 1 dx, which can be written as limits 0 to pi cosecant square square x upon 2 plus cot square x dx. Right? Now the same thing, I'll have to break it up. Now this can be written as I2. This can be written as, I'm changing the limits from 0 to pi. So this is equal to twice into 0 to pi by 2 cosecant square x upon 2 plus cotangent square x dx. That is equal to, okay, now let's put cot x is equal to t. Let's take the derivative minus cosecant square x dx is equal to dE. Let's change the limits. If when x is equal to 0, t tends to approach infinity, and when x is equal to pi by 2, t will be 0. So let's change the limits. I2 now will become, this is minus 2 will be taken outside. Now limits are from 0 to pi dt upon, no, sorry, limits are not from 0 to pi. They have been changed. The limits are now from infinity to 0. dt upon 2 plus t square, which gives you I2 is equal to minus 2 into, now this is the tan inverse integral is tan inverse t by root 2, following the same procedure which we have done. The limits are from infinity to 0. So same thing, minus 2, now tan 0, this will be 0, minus of tan inverse infinity, which is pi by 2, multiply this. Okay, so you will be having minus 2 into minus pi upon 2 root 2, which will be equal to pi upon root 2. Okay, now further, we had the values for I1, we had the value for I2. Let's go for, we had to find out I1 plus I2 upon I1 minus I2. This is equal to pi square upon 2 root 2 plus 2 pi upon 2 root 2. I will write it as this, upon pi square upon 2 root 2 minus 2 pi upon 2 root 2, which will give you pi square plus 2 pi upon pi squared minus 2 pi. Let's cancel out pi from the numerator and the denominator. So pi plus 2, pi minus 2, right? Pi plus 2, pi minus 2. This is the correct answer. Let's see. pi plus 2 into pi minus 2. I have none of the above at the answer. So such a long sum, but I didn't find any option to be the correct answer. I hope you got this sum. Next is question number 82. Now you have to find out the value of 8i1 square. I1 we just calculated in the last sum. It was equal to pi square upon 2 pi 2. I square, 8i square. This is equal to 8 into pi square upon 2 root 2 square, which is equal to 8 pi raised to power 4 upon 4 into 2. That is equal to pi raised to power 4, and option D is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is 83rd question. Now you have to find out the value of I2. Okay, what is the value of I2? We just calculated it already, actually. The I2 was equal to 2 pi upon 2 root 2. This is not in the options, but okay, fine. This is equal to pi by 2. That means option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got this. Next is question number 84. So this is the particular statement, and you have to find out, you have to solve 84 and 85 questions based on the statement only. Let L is equal to integral a to b mod of x upon x dx, where a is less than b. What is L equal to then? A is less than 0 and the b is greater than 0. Okay. Now you are given that L is equal to integral a to b mod of x dx, right? Now this is the possibility when this is given that a is less than b. Now you know one thing, because you know mod of x is equal to minus x when x is less than 0, and this is equal to positive x when x is greater than equal to 1. So that means this thing will be equal to minus 1 when a is less than x is less than 0, and this is equal to 1 when when x is less than b and less than 0. Greater than 0. Okay. So when x is this. All right. So next, the integral was a to b mod of x upon x dx. So I is equal to a to 0 mod of x upon x dx, because this is a discontinuous function at x is equal to 0. So plus 0 to b mod of x upon x dx. So see, this is a negative function, so I'll have a minus 1 over here, dx, and positive 1, right? So integral is equal to minus x, limits are a to 0 and x 0 to b, which will give you 0 minus of minus a will give you plus a plus b minus 0, that is equal to a plus b. So option A is the correct answer. Hope you understood this. Next is question number 85. So same question, what is L equal to when B lies between A and 0? All right. So integral was equal to limits A to B mod of x upon x dx. This is the question, right? Now the new thing is that B lies between A and 0. So integral can be, so B lies between A and 0. That means it's a positive, it's a negative one, because it is everything is less than 0. It's moving on the negative side. So this will be minus 1 dx A to B. So integral is equal to minus x this, which will be minus of b minus minus plus a. That means a minus b is the answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 86. What is the derivative of, let's read the statement first. Fx is equal to mod of natural log x, where x is not equal to 1. So 86, 87, 88 question will be based on this statement. What is the derivative of fx at x is equal to 0.5? You are given fx is equal to mod of this. You are given x is not equal to 1. That is fx, it's a modulus function. So this will be equal to minus log of x when x is less than 1, and this is equal to log of x when x is greater than 1, because it is not existing. This function does not exist at x is equal to 1. Clear? So you are given, let's write it once again. You are given that this is equal to, since it is x is given to be 0.5, which is less than 1. So that means if it is less than 1, I'll be taking minus log x, right? Let's find out the first derivative. This has got to be minus 1 by x, and for 0.5, this is equal to minus 0.5, that is minus 2. So option A is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next question number 87. Consider the following for the next 3 sums. Okay, so sorry, it's the same sum. So now you have to find out the derivative at x is equal to 2. Now this is a function which is greater than. See, in the last question, we already talked that fx is equal to minus log x if it is less than 1, and positive log x if x is greater than 1. So now here x is 2, so I'll be taking fx is equal to log x. So first derivative will be 1 by x. F dash 2 will be equal to 1 by 2. That's our answer. 1 by 2 is option C. Right? Next is question number 88. Same statement. What is the derivative of f of fx where x lies between 1 and 2? Since x is lying between 1 and 2, therefore it's positive. I'll take fx is equal to log x. Now, f of x, this is equal to minus log of x. Why? Because log of x lies between 0 and 1. So, derivative of f of x is equal to minus 1 by log x multiply this. So, this is equal to minus 1 by x log x, which is option this, D. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 89. So this statement is going to work for 89 and 90 questions. It says that fx is equal to x plus 6 when x is less than equal to 1, and px plus q when x lies between 1 and 2. Fx is continuous at this point, and 5x when x is greater than equal to 2. Since it's given that fx is continuous, therefore limit h approaching 0, f of 1 plus h is equal to limit h approaching 0, p, this one, 1 plus h plus q. This is equal to f of 1. And f of 1 is equal to 1 plus 6, that is equal to 7. Right? So limit h approaching 0, this can be written as p1 plus h plus q is equal to 7, which will give you p plus q is equal to 7. Now the second thing. Also, limit h approaching 0, f of 2 minus h is equal to limit h approaching 0, p2 minus h plus q. This is equal to f2. And for f2, I have 5x. That is equal to 10. This means limit h approaching 0, p2 minus h plus q is equal to 10, which gives you 2p plus q is equal to 10. And we have here p plus q is equal to 7. And the second one was 2p plus q is equal to 7. Let's do the subtraction. So you have p is equal to 3. This is what we needed to find out in the question. You have to find out the value of p, and this is 3. That means option B is the correct answer. Next, question number 90. Now you have to find out the value of q. Easy. P plus q was equal to 7. P came out to be 3. So q will be equal to 4. That means option C is the correct answer. Correct? Next is 91st question. Now consider the following statement. Fx is equal to natural log x is increasing in the interval 0 to infinity. Gx is equal to e raised to power x plus e raised to power 1 by x is decreasing in 0 to infinity. Which of the statements given above are correct? So first statement is fx is equal to log of x is increasing in the limit 0 to infinity. So according to this, what will be the graph? So if I look at the graph 0 to infinity, it's increasing. The graph is going to look something like this. Okay. From the above graph, it is very clear that 0 to infinity log x is increasing. That means this is the absolutely correct one. Option one, statement one is absolutely correct. This is the graph of natural log x and this is increasing. Now, second one, it says gx is equal to ex plus e raised to power 1 by x. This is increasing in the interval 0 to infinity. So let's solve it further. Gx can be written as e raised to power x plus e raised to power minus x. Let's take 2, this thing. So gx is equal to 2 cos hx. Next, further. Now let's plot the graph of this also. So here's the graph for cos hx, something like this. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is 0, -1, and so on. -1, -2, -3, and so on. So from this graph, it is clear that cos hx is increasing from 0 to infinity. That means the statement 2 is incorrect. It is said it's decreasing, but actually it is increasing. So only 1 is the correct statement. Option A is correct, right? Next is question number 92. What is the derivative of sine square x with respect to cos square x? All right. You know one thing, sine square x can be written as 1 minus cos square x. Let it be fx. So derivative of fx with respect to cos square x will be equal to derivative of not x cos square x 1 minus cos square x will be equal to -1 only, right? So it looked a tough question, but actually it was pretty easy. So option A is correct one. Next is 93rd question. It says for what value of m with m less than 0 is the area bounded by these lines equal to 3. So let's plot the graph first to understand the problem. So this is the required graph. Now let's understand this. This is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. And This is the line y is equal to x, this is the line x is equal to 2, and this is the line y is equal to mx, and this is the required triangle. All right. Now, in this question, you are given that the area bounded by these three lines is equal to 3. So these three lines actually are making a triangle, and the area of the triangle is given to you as 3. It's half into base into height. If I'm taking the base, first of all, let's understand the points of intersection of these two lines. This is line y is equal to x, and this is equal to x is equal to 2. So that means this point is 2, 2. And of course, this is the origin. And this point is similar to, comma. And when I'm putting x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2m. Okay. So these are the 2 points. Now, it's half into base into height. And base is what? This is base, this particular line, right? This length is, let's name them. Let's say this is A and B and C. And this point be D, this particular point. Okay, this point is D. Now this is equal to half into BC into AD. BC is equal to 2 minus 2m, and AD is equal to 2, right? Actually, this is the length, right? It is equal to 2. So this gives me 2 minus 2m is equal to 3, which gives me 2m is equal to minus 1, or m is equal to minus 1 by 2. And what we had to find out in the question was we had to find out value of m, that is equal to option A. Hope you got this. Next is question number 94. What is the derivative of cosec x raised to power 0? So, anything, this is not x raised to power 0, this is x degrees. You have to find out the derivative of cosec x degrees. X degrees can be written as, if I'll change into the pi terms, this can be written as pi upon 180 into x. So the derivative of cosec pi by 180 multiply x is equal to minus 1 by pi by 180 cosec pi by 180 x into cos pi this. Okay, so this is equal to minus pi by 180 cosec of x degree cotangent of x degree. That is option B. So this is the correct answer. It was a very easy question. Just the trick was, first you had to convert the degrees into the radians and then find out the derivative and then do the back conversion. Okay. Next is question number 95. A solution to the differential equation dy by dx whole square minus x into dy by dx is equal to 0 is. So you have to find out the solution of it. See, the solution of the differential equation must satisfy number 95, a solution to this differential equation. Question number 95, a solution to the differential equation. This is, so these are the 4 options. One thing is there, the solution of the differential equation will satisfy, like whichever, I'll find out the differential equation for all of these ones, and let's see which satisfying this given differential equation. So the first is y is equal to 2x, which gives you dy by dx is equal to 2, which makes the statement as 2 squared minus 2x is equal to 0, or 4 minus 2x is equal to 0. That is not true. That's wrong. So this is incorrect. Second one, B option, y is equal to 2x plus 4. So let's find out the derivative. Again, you get the derivative as 2. We have the same scenario. That means this is also incorrect. Let's go for the C option, which is y is equal to x square minus 1. So dy by dx is equal to 2x. So let's put in the given differential equation, which was equal to 2x square minus x into 2x, which gives you 4x square minus 2x square. Yeah, so this is also incorrect. C is also incorrect one. This gives you 2x square. Now let's go for the D, the last option. This is y is equal to x square minus 2 upon 2. So dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 into 2x. That is equal to x itself. Now let's fill in the differential equation, which makes it x square minus x into x. That is 0, of course. So that means option D is our answer. This is the correct answer, right? Let's see what happened in the question. If I will find out the integrals of it, it would have been taken, would have taken a lot of time. So the better approach was to try all the options one by one. Next is question number 96. If fx is equal to x square plus 2 and gx is equal to 2x minus 3, then what is the value of f of g of 1 equal to? Okay, so you are given here fx is x square plus 2 and gx is 2x minus 3, right? If I fill f of 1, this is equal to 3, and here g of 1 is equal to minus 1. Now, f of g of x is actually equal to f of x into g of x, that is equal to minus 3. So we have option D as the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next, question number 97. What is the range of the function fx is equal to x plus mod of x if domain is a set of real numbers? You know one thing, mod of x is equal to actually minus x if x is less than 0, and plus x if this is greater than 0. Now, fx is equal to x plus mod of x. So there are two possible cases. First is fx is equal to x plus x if this is the case when x is greater than 0. So this is equal to 2x. fx is equal to 0 when x is less than 0, right? So for all x belonging to the natural number, real numbers. Therefore, the range of the function fx is given by 0 to infinity. This is closed 0 and open infinity. Okay. So let's check with the options. This is the one, correct one. Option B. Hope you got this. Next is question number 98. fx is equal to x into 4x square minus 3. Then what is f of sine theta equal to? So we are given fx is this, right? F of sine theta can be written as sine theta into 4 sine square theta minus 3, right? So this can be written as 4 sine cube theta minus 3 sine theta. This is minus 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. You know this is equal to minus sine 3 theta, because you know this sine 3 theta is equal to 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. So this is equal to minus sine 3 theta. Option A. Pretty easy question, right? Next is question number 99. What is the limit x approaching 0? 5 minus x divided by mod of x minus 5. So, see, when I talk about mod of x minus 5, it may have two values, that is 5 minus x when x is less than 5 and x minus 5 when x is greater than equal to 5. Then 5 minus x upon x of mod of x minus 5 is equal to 1. if x is less than 5 and -1 if it is greater than equal to 5. Limit x approaching 5, 5 minus x upon this. See, one thing is there, this limit does not exist. Does not exist because this will tend out to be infinity at x is equal to 5, whereas it is given -1 over here. That means the limit does not exist. This is option D. Hope you got that. Next is question number 100. This is the last question of this paper. It says, what is the limit x raised to power 9 minus 1? Next is question number 100. What is the limit of x approaching 1, x raised to power 9 minus 1 upon x raised to power 3 minus 1? This is of 0 upon 0 form. Therefore, this limit does not exist, right? I'll be using L'Hospital's rule over here. That is limit x approaching 1, 9, x raised to power 8 upon 3x square is equal to 9 by 3 limit x approaching 1, x raised to power 8 upon x square, which will be equal to 3. So that means we have option C as the answer, right? Next is question number 101. It says the mean and the variance of 5 observations are 14 and 13.2 respectively. 3 of the 5 observations are 11, 16 and 20. What are the other 2 observations? So first is let the other 2 observations, other 2 observations be A and B. So now given mean is 14 and variance is 13.2. You know, mean is equal to sigma x upon n and variance is equal to sigma x square. Sigma x square upon n minus sigma x upon n whole square, which means 13.2 is equal to sigma x square. This is equal to 1 to 1. First few observations 1 to 1. Plus 16 square is 256 plus 20 square is 400 plus a square plus b square upon number of terms 5 minus sigma x upon this. That means we have to find out 14 square. Write down 14 square over here. So this is equal to a total of 777 plus a square plus b square minus 14 square is equal to 196. So 196 into 5 gives you 980. 13.5 into 5. I'll be taking 5 on this side. I hope you got all this right. So this is equal to 66 plus 980 is equal to 777 plus a square plus b square, which is equal to a square plus b square will be 66 plus 980 minus 777, which will give you 269, right? Now you're given that mean is equal to 14. Let's go to mean. We got equation 1 that a square plus b square is equal to 269. Now you had mean is equal to 14, which is sigma x upon n. That is equal to 11 plus, it was 16, 20, a and b whole divided by 5. This is equal to 14. So 14 5s are is equal to, this is 27 and 47 plus a plus b. 70 minus 47, that is equal to 23 is equal to a plus b. So this is the second equation. Now let's solve both of them. 23 minus b is equal to a. And I will put this 23 minus b in this equation to solve. So 23 minus b square plus b square is equal to 269. This is equal to 529 minus b square, actually plus b square minus 46b plus b square is equal to 269. So 2b square minus 46b and 529,269 gives you 260. Dividing both sides by 2, b square minus 23b minus 130 is equal to 0. So the two factors will be b square minus 13b minus 10b minus 130 is equal to 0. That means b minus 13 and b minus 10 will be the two factors. So b can have either the value of 10 or 13. And let's get back to our question. Okay, what are the other two observations? Let's talk it about it here. So if b is equal to 10 and 13, if b is equal to 10, a's value will be 13. And if b is 13, a's value has got to be 10. So that means they are 10 and 13. Obviously, option C is the correct answer. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question, number 102. So students, before moving to this question, here's a quick reminder to visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find not only this, but similar type of multiple entrance exam question papers. So also you can download our app. The link is available in the description box. So do avail this feature. Best of luck. So students, before moving to the next question, is a quick reminder to visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find not only this, but similar type of many more entrance exam question papers, which will help you prepare even better. You can also download our app. The link is available in the description box. So let's go with the sum. It says, let A and B be two independent events such that PA bar is 0.7 and PB bar is equal to K. Let's write this thing first. This is given to be 0.7. That means P probability of event A to happen is 0.3. Similarly, PB bar is K. So that means the probability of event B to happen is 1 minus K. And you are given that PA union B is equal to 0.8. Now, A and B, it's given that they are two independent events. That means probability of A intersection B is equal to PA multiply this. That means it's equal to 0.3 into K. Right? Now, probability A union B is equal to probability of A plus B minus this. So 0.8 is equal to 0.3. This was 1 minus K, right? And 1 minus K minus 0.3 into 1 minus K. Right? So this gives you, these two will okay, not, so, yeah, these two will cancel out. Let's open it. Wait. So 0.8 is equal to 0.3 plus 1 minus K minus 0.3 plus this. These are going to cancel and you have minus 0.2 is equal to 0.7 K or minus, wait, this is minus, yeah. So K is got to be 2 by 7. That is what we were looking for. We had to find out the value of K, which is 2 by 7, and option C is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 103. a biased coin with the probability of getting a head equal to 1 by 4 is tossed 5 times. What is the probability of getting a tail in all the first 4 tosses followed by head? So you are given that the probability of getting a head equal to 1 by 4 time 1 by 4 if it's tossed 5 times. A biased coin with the probability of getting a head is equal to 1 by 4 is tossed 5 times. So probability of getting a head is equal to 1 by 5, 1 by 4. That means probability of getting a tail is equal to 3 by 4. Now, probability of getting tail in all first 4 tosses followed by head will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here will be tail, 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 and here will be head. This will be given by 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 3 by 4 into 1 by 4, which will give you 81 by 1024. That means you have option B as the answer. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question, number 104. A coin is biased so that the head comes up thrice as likely as tails in 4 independent tosses of the coin. What is probability of getting exactly 3 heads? So here it's given that the probability of getting a head is thrice as that of tails. So that means probability of getting a head is 3 times probability of getting a tail. So let PH is equal to K, where I'm supposing probability of getting a tail is equal to K. Let's say that. So you also know that probability of getting a head plus probability of getting a tail is equal to 1. That means 3K plus K is equal to 1, or K will come out to be 0.5 or 1 by 4. So that means probability of getting a head is equal to 3 by 4 and a tail is 1 by 4. Now, what you are asked, what is the probability of getting exactly 3 heads? All right. So in 4 independent tosses of the coin, independent tosses of the coin, probability of getting exactly 3 heads is 4C3 into this into this, which will be 4 multiplied 27 by 64 into this. This will be 27 by 64. So the answer to the question is option B. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question, number 105. Let x and y be two random variables such that x plus y is equal to 100 and x follows binomial distribution with parameters n is equal to 100, p is equal to 4 by 5. Then what is the variance of y? Now, given x and y, they are two random numbers. You are given that the sum of them is equal to 100. You know the variance is given by NPQ. Now, see over here, it's given that P is 4 by 5, N is 100. N is 100, P is 4 by 5. So, of course, Q is got to be 1 minus 4 by 5, that is equal to 1 by 5. So, therefore, the variance will be simple. 100 multiply 4 by 5 multiply 1 by 5, which is equal to 25, 4, 16. So we have option C as the answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 106. If two lines of regression are x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0, 4x plus 9y plus 7 is equal to 0, then what is the value of x when y is equal to minus 3? So the given lines are x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0 and the 4x, this is equal to 0. This is number 2. We first check which one of the line 1 and 2 is the line of regression of y on x or x on y. So let line x is equal to minus 4 minus 1 be the line of regression x on y. Then the other be the line of reflection. Then other one will be line of regression of y on x. So therefore from 1 you have from 1 line of regression x on y, we have x is equal to minus 4y minus 1. That is byx is equal to regression coefficient x on y, which is equal to minus 4. And y is equal to minus 4 by 9 x minus 7 by 9. This is from line 2. Therefore, b here is okay. So therefore, sorry, this was bxy. Now this is byx is equal to regression coefficient y on x, that is minus 4 by 9. Now count r square is equal to byx bxy, that is minus 4 into minus 4 by 9, which is 16 by 9. So the mod of r is equal to 4 by 3, that is 1.33, which is not possible because this is not possible because r square lies between 0 and 1, so our assumption is absolutely wrong. Hence opposite will be true, that is line x is equal to minus 4y minus 1 is line of regression y on x, and y is equal to minus 4 by 9x minus 7 by 9 is line of regression x on y. Thus from 2, 4x plus 9y plus 7 is equal to 0, which gives you x is equal to minus 9 by 4y minus 7 by 4, or x is equal to minus 9 multiply 9 minus 3 upon 4 minus 7 by 4. That is equal to 27 by 4 minus this. That will give you 5. All right. So let's check. We have option C as the answer. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question, number 107. It says the central angles PQRS in degree of 4 sectors in a pie chart. So this is the pie chart. Right. And this is the center. So the 4 angles, let this be P, Q, R, S. So these are the 4 sectors. These are the angles P, Q, R, S of 4 sectors of the pie chart, which satisfies the equation 9P is equal to 3Q, 2R, 6S. Now, let's divide all of them by 36. Divide by 36. This will be P upon 4, Q upon 12, R upon 18, or S upon 6. Let's say this is equal to some K, which will give you P is equal to 4K, Q is 12K, R 18, and S is equal to 6K. All right, they are the angles of a complete pie chart. So P plus Q plus R plus S, this is equal to 360 degree. That means 4K, I'll take K common, 4 plus 12 plus 18 plus 6 is equal to 40. K is equal to 360 degree, which gives you K is equal to 90 degree, right? Sorry, K is equal to 9 degree. Right. So what we had to find out in the question was 4P minus Q. So P is equal to 4K. That is equal to 4 into 9, 36. And Q was equal to 12K. So 12 nines are 108. So you had to find out 4P minus Q. That is 4 multiply 36 minus 108. This will give you 144 minus this. That is 36 degree. Okay. So we have option D as the answer. Hope you understood. Next, question number 108. The observations 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6 are outputs of 12 dice thrown simultaneously. If capital M and small m are means of lowest 8 observations and highest 4 observations, then 2 small m plus capital M is equal to what? So let's understand first. You are given the observations are 4, 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, and 6. 12 dice were thrown. Here, small m means lowest 8 observations and capital M is highest 4 observations. Mean 4 observations. Mean. Okay. Now, so small m can be written as sigma xi upon 8. So let's add all of them. Lowest 8 observations. Let's add them. Lowest 8 observations will be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4. These are the lowest 8 observations from this set. Divided by 8. This is equal to 19 by 8. All right. Now 2m is equal to 19 by 4. Now let's go for capital M. That is highest 4 observations mean. Highest 4 observations are 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 upon 4. That is equal to 21 by 4. So let's add 2 small m plus capital M is equal to 19 by 4 plus 21 by 4. That is equal to 40 by 4. That is 10. Right? So we have option A as the correct answer. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question number 109. A bivariate data set containing only 2 points, 1 comma minus 1 and 3 comma 2. What will be the line of regression of y on x? So the given points, let's write down. Are this line of regression of y on x is x minus x bar is equal to r this into y minus y bar. Now you have xi, xi minus x bar, yi minus y bar, xi square, yi square, and xi minus x bar, yi minus y bar. Okay, so very first one, xi is equal to minus 1, it's given, and y is 1. This is 3 and 2. Okay, so xi minus x bar, this is equal to minus 2. Now, how is that? See first, x bar, this is actually mean of x1 and x2. X1 was minus 1 and x2 was 3. So this is 2 by 2, that is equal to 1. And similarly, y bar is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Y1 was equal to 1 and y2 is 2. So this is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, looking into that. So xi minus x bar will give you here minus 1, minus 2. Similarly, minus 3, minus 1, this will give you 2. 3 minus 1 will give you 2. Similarly, here y1, that is 1 minus 3 by 2 will give you minus 1 by 2, and 2 minus 3 by 2 will give you 1 by 2. I hope you got how I got these readings. Next, xi square is equal to 4, 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Right? Sorry, not so, sorry. Xi square here is 1, 9, and 1 and 4. All right. So next is xi minus x bar multiply y minus y bar. So multiplying both of them, these two terms, you will get a 1 over here. And these two, you will again get a 1 over here. Hope you're clear till here. Now, R is given by covariance of x and y divided by variance x, comma, y. Not comma, multiply y. So also, let's say variance x is given by sigma xi square upon 2 minus x bar minus x bar square. That is equal to root of 5 minus 1, that is equal to 2. Similarly, sigma variance y is equal to sigma yi square upon 2 minus y bar square, that is equal to 5 by 4 minus 9 by 4, that is equal to minus question number 109. It says the bivariate data set contains only 2 points. This and this, what will be the line of regression of y on x? Okay, so given points are minus 1 comma 1 and 3 comma 2. Line of regression of y on x is given by x minus x bar is equal to r into variance of x upon y minus y bar. Let's understand this whole thing through a table. Let's make that so that you can easily understand the problem. Next is x I minus x bar, yi minus y bar, xi square, yi square, x minus x bar, xi minus x bar multiply yi minus y bar. Okay, so xi is minus 1 and 3. This is 1 and 2. Okay, next, see, I need to find out the value of x bar. Let's find out x bar and y bar first. X bar is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, that is minus 1 plus 3 upon 2, which is 1. Y bar is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2, which is equal to 3 by 2, right? So this will come out to be minus 2. This is 2. This is minus 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. Xi square, this is 1, 9, 1, 4. Let's do the multiplication of them. You'll have a 1 and 1 over here. Hope you understood this table. Okay. So next is R is given by covariance of x, y into variance x into variance y. And variance x is given by sigma xi square upon 2 minus x bar whole square. Right? So this is equal to root of, I'll take sigma x will be root of, not sigma, sorry, variance of x is equal to root of xi whole square plus sum, that is 10 divided by 2 minus 1 square, which is equal to root of 5 minus 1, that is 4, that is 2. So this is equal to 2. Similarly, variance of y is sigma yi square upon 2 minus root of, not root of, it is y bar square, which gives you, this is equal to root of, now this is 5 by 2 minus y bar was equal to 1, 3 by 2, sorry. So 3 by 2, that is equal to 9 by 4. 3 by 2 square is equal to 9 by 4. That will give you 10 minus 9 by 4, which will be 1 by 2. Hope you got that. We got all the values. Now, last thing, covariance x, y is given by average of x I minus x bar. Okay. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 upon 2, that is equal to 1 only. So therefore, R value is equal to 1 upon 2 into 1 by 2. That is equal to 1 only. Now the line of regression. Line of regression. X minus x bar is equal to this. So x minus 1 is equal to 1 into 2 upon 1 by 2, y minus 3 by 2. This will give you x minus 1 is equal to 4y minus 6, or x minus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0. Let's check with the options. We have option A as the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next, question number 110. A die is thrown 10 times and obtain the following outputs. These, what will be the mode of data so obtained? See, this is a pretty easy question. Like, I'm really surprised you have such type of question, but the answer to the question, you know, what do you mean by mod? Mod is the value which is occurring the most number of times. And in this case, the value which is occurring the most number of times is, let's see, one is occurring how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 is occurring twice. 3 is not there. 4 is occurring twice. 5 and 6 are coming one time. So that means 1 is the mod. 1 is occurring 4 times. So 1 is the mod of the data. Option D. Correct. Next, 111 question. Consider the following frequency distribution. What is the value of median of it? Okay, so let's make a table. Here is you have X, F, and CF. X is 1, 2, 3, and 5. This is 4, 6, 9, and 7. So CF is 4, 10, 19, and 26. Right? Sigma CF is equal to N, which is equal to 59. Right? Now, there are 4 terms. That means N is equal to 4, which is even. So what is the formula for the median? Average of nth by 4th term and next term. That means average of that is nth by 4th term. Question number 111 says you have to consider the following frequency distribution and find out the value of the median of the distribution. Let's make the table for this. You have X, F, and CF. X is 1, 2, 3, and 5. This is 4, 6, 9, and 7. CF in this case is 4, 10, 19, and 26. The total number, see, the commutative frequency actually, sum of the frequency is equal to 26. That means N is equal to 26. N is even. That means median will be given by N by 2th term plus N by 2 plus 1th term's average. Okay. Now, N by 2, that means I want to have the average of 13 and 14th number. Right, 13 and 14 number. Where will be the 13 and 14 number? They, of course, are lying in this interval. That means in the line which is containing commutative frequency as 19. That means 3 is the answer to the question. That is the median. Because 13th and 14th term, they definitely lie in the commutative frequency 19 section. That means 3 is the answer to the question. Option D. Hope you understood this, right? So let's move to the next question. 112. For the data, this is the given data, and M is the median of first 5 observations, N is the median of last 5 observations. What is the value of 4M minus N? So the given data, let's write it down. It's 1, 1, 4, 3, 8, 12, 17, 19, 9, and 11. So M is the median of first 5 observations. Let's arrange them. This is minus 1. Okay. First of all, M is the median of first 5 observations. Let's arrange these observations in the ascending order. Minus 1, 1, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, 12, 17, and 19. Now, M is median of first 5 observations. Therefore, let's look at that. First 5 observations is this. So M is median. That means the central value, M is equal to 3. Next, it says N is the median of last 5 observations. Let's write down last 5 observations. It is 9, 11, 12, 17, and 19. So the median in this case is median of last 5 terms is equal to N is equal to 12. Now you have to find out 4M minus N. That is equal to 4 into 3 minus 12, which is 0. And option D is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next question number 113. If P, Q, R represent mean, median, mod for some distribution and 5P is equal to 4Q is equal to R by 2, then you have to find out the value of this expression. So, okay, P is median, mean, median is Q, and mod is R. And you are given 5P is equal to 4Q is equal to R by 2. So, let's do divide it by 20. You will get P upon 4 is equal to Q upon 5 is equal to R by 40. And let's say this is equal to some K, which gives you P is equal to 4K, Q 5K, and R is 40K. You had to find out the value of P plus Q upon 2P plus 0.7 R, which is equal to 4K plus 5K upon 8K plus 28K, that is equal to 9K upon 36 or 1 by 4. So option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next, question number 114. If G is geometric mean of these numbers, then what is the value of 1 plus 2 log 2 G? So geometric series is this. Total number of terms is given to be, see, this is n minus 1. And I'm taking this one also. So total number of terms is n. Total number of terms is equal to n. first term is equal to 1 and the last term 2 raised to power n minus 1. Now, geometric mean is equal to first term multiply last term raised to the power 1 by 2 or under root. So G is equal to root of 1 multiplied 2 raised to power n minus 1 whole raised to power 1 by 2. Sorry, I've already written the root. So G is equal to 2 raised to power n minus 1 upon 2. Now 1 plus 2 log 2G is equal to 1 plus 2 log 2, 2 raised to power n minus 1 upon 2, or this is equal to 1 plus 2 n minus 1 upon 2, which will be equal to n. Okay, so this is the answer to our question. Option D is the correct one. Hope you got that. Next is question number 115. If h is harmonic mean of these numbers, then what is n by h equal to? Now you are having the problem which is dealing with harmonic mean. Okay, number of terms, it is equal to n. It is number of terms. If we take n is equal to 2, then how many terms will be? It will be 1, 2. So in that case, n upon h will be given by 2 upon 4 multiply 3, that is equal to 3 by 2. See, h is equal to 2 into 1 into 2 upon 1 plus 2, that is equal to 4 by 3. Okay. So next one, if I'm, okay, now from the given options, if you see first one, wait, we got this thing, right? Yes. Okay. So now let's go for the first option, which says option A, that is 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power n plus 1. Now, if I put n is equal to 2 here, put n is equal to 2. This will make it 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power 3, which is not equal to, yeah, this will be 2 minus 1 by 8. That will be equal to 16 minus 1, that is 15 by 8. Right. So this is not the correct one because this is not equal to 3 by 2. This is option A is incorrect. Let's go with the second one. 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power n minus 1. So let's put n is equal to 2 here. You will have 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power 1. That is equal to 3 by 2. So that's it. We got our answer. Option B is the correct one. Similarly, you will check for C and D. They will come out to be invalid ones. They will not satisfy 3 by 2 condition. So we have option B as the correct answer to the question. Hope you understood. Next question number 116. It says if P is median, Q is mean, and R is mode of the observations. So this, and this. And these are the observations. Let S is equal to this. It takes minimum value when A is equal to what? So we know that sigma from I is equal to 1 till n 2xi minus a whole square is least if a is the mean of, is least if a is the mean of xi. Now, over here, this is least if a is, question number 115. If h is the harmonic mean of this series, then what is n by h equal to? So first of all, I hope you know the formula for the harmonic mean. It is actually the reciprocal of the average of the numbers. That means if you are having some numbers like a plus b plus c, then it is given by the number of the terms, that is equal to 3 in this case. 1, 2, 3. upon 1 upon A plus 1 upon B plus 1 upon C. This is the basic formula for the harmonic mean. Okay. So in this case, total number of terms, if you look at this, is n. Now, if we take, let's say, n is equal to 2, then we will have the terms as 1 and 2 only. Correct? So let's calculate the harmonic mean for this. Number of terms are 2 upon 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 upon 2. This will give you 2 upon 3 upon 2. That is equal to 4 upon 3. And now n upon h. N in this case is 2. That means 2 upon h. So that means 2 upon 4 by 3 will be equal to 3 by 2. So this is the n by h value. N by h came out to be 3 by 2. Now we will do what? I'll pick up all the options one by one and check which one is satisfying it. Right? First one is 2 minus 1 upon 2n plus 1. 1 upon 2n plus 1. So now let's put n is equal to 2. If n is equal to 2, this will be 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power 3. That is equal to 2 minus 1 upon 8, which definitely is not equal to 3 by 2. Right? So this is not the correct answer. Anyways, when you will solve it, you will get 15 by 8, which is not equal to 3 by 2. So this is not the correct answer. Let's try out option B. That is 2 minus 1 upon 2n minus 1. Right? This was incorrect. So let's check. Let's put n is equal to 2. So you will have 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power 1. That is equal to 3 by 2. Yes, we got our option. So this is the answer to our question, option B, because this comes out to be 3 by 2 and that was actually our n by h equal to. Let's try C and D also, 2 plus. Anyways, in your question paper, you can skip this step C and D because you don't have that much of time. So don't go for C and D once you get the question. I'm just explaining it over here. Next is 2 plus n 1 upon 2n minus 1. So I think the same thing. N minus 1. So now this is 2 plus 1 upon 2, which will give you 5 upon 2, which is not 3 by 2. So this one is incorrect. D, this is wrong. 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power n. So let's put 2, n is equal to 2. So you will have 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to power 2. That is equal to 4, which will give you 7 by 4. That is not equal to 3 by 2. So definitely we don't have A, C, and D as the answers. Option B stands to be the correct one. Hope you got that. Next is question number 116. Says, let P be the median, Q be the mean, R be the mode of these observations. This, then let sigma S is given by this. This takes the minimum value when A is equal to. We know one thing, that sigma from 1 till n xi minus k square is least if k is mean of xi. So in the given question, sigma from 1 to n to xi minus a square is least when a is twice mean of xi's. Right? So what is the mean of xi's? It is 2. That means when a is equal to, sorry, this is q. So when a is equal to 2q, then it will be minimum. So option C is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question, number 117. It says one bag contains 3 white and 2 black balls. Another bag contains 2 white and 3 black balls. So there is one bag. This one contains 3 white, 2 black, and this is box 2. It contains 2 white and 3 black balls. 2 balls are drawn from the first bag and put in the second bag, and then a ball is drawn from the second bag. All right. What is the probability that it is white? Now, there are two cases. First, two balls are drawn from the first bag. So two balls are drawn from the first bag and then they are put in the second bag. So there are three possible cases. First case says case 1, 2, and 3. It says that both the balls are black. Second one, both balls are white. It says one black and one white, all are drawn. Okay. Now, if this is the one, like it has drawn two, how many ways it can be drawn? Two balls, two black balls. How many ways are there in which two black balls can be drawn from here? This will be given by 2C2 upon 5C2. And how many ways? Two white balls can be drawn from the first bag. This will be given by 3C2 upon 5C2. And one black and one white, how can these be drawn? See, there is two black. So this will be 2C1 and 3 white. So multiply 3C1. These are the ways in which two black balls, two white balls, one black and one white ball can be drawn from the bag. Okay. Now, when two black balls are drawn from the first bag and put in the second bag, what will be the content of second bag then? The second bag will have in this case, two white and five black balls, four white and three black balls, three white and four black balls. Correct? Now, you have to pick up a ball. What is the probability of drawing a white ball? In the first case, what is the probability of drawing a white ball? That is given by 2 by 5. 2 by 7, sorry. Probability of getting a white ball is 4 by 7 and 3 by 7. Now, the overall probability of getting a white ball from second bag finally will be given by 2C2 upon 5C2 multiply 2 by 7 plus 3C2 upon 5C2 into 4 by 7 plus 3C1 multiply 2C1 upon 5C2. See here, I missed writing this 5C2 into 3 by 7. So this will give me 2 factorial. This will be actually 1 into 2 upon 5 into 4 divided by 2. This will be 10 plus, this has got to be 3 multiply 4 upon 10 multiply 7 plus, this has got to be 3, 2 and 10 multiply 3 by 7. Okay, here I forgot to write this multiply 2 by 7. So this will be 4 by 70, 12 by 70 and 18 by 70, which will give me see, there is, I have already counted this 2. This is 2 extra. It has got to be 2 over here. Okay. This 2, actually, I wrote over here. So there is no need of it. So this has got to be 2 by 70, 12 by 70, and 18 by 70, which will give you 32 by 70. So let's check with the options. 32 by 70. 32 by 70 is not there in the options. Let's try to bring it to small terms. 16 by 35. So that's it. 16 by 35. Even this is not there. So none of the above is the answer to the question. Option E. Hope you understood this. Next question number 118. It says 3 dice are thrown. What is the probability that each phase only shows multiples of 3. What are the multiples of 3 in the on the dice? It's 3 and 6. So then the probability that each phase shows only 6, 3 or 6. So probability, required probability, you can say, that each phase shows only a multiple of 3 is given by number of favorable cases, that is two numbers. Two numbers are there upon total, that is 6 numbers are there. So 1 by 3. So required probability is equal to 1 by 3. Now it is saying 3 dice are shown. Since 3 dice are thrown, then there are three places which will give you the required probability as 1 by 27. So we have option C as the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 119. What is the probability that the month of December has 5 Sundays? See, this type of question is very common in many of the entrance exams and important also and good also. Right. Let's start. You know, December is having 31 days. That means 28 days make 4 weeks plus 3 days separately or extra. Now, what can be the combination of these 3 days? First, it can be a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, it can be then Friday or Saturday, then it can be Friday, Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All right. So next one, like it will start the repetition Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So how many of these are having Sunday in them? This is having Sunday, this is having Sunday, and this is having Sunday. So there are 3 pairs which have Sunday in them. That means, so possibility of 5 Sundays exist. Possibility of 5th Sunday exists in 3 pairs. That means the probability of 5 Sundays in December is given by number of favorable cases, that is 3, upon the number of total cases was 7. So 3 by 7 is the correct answer. Let's check. We have option C as the correct answer. Hope you got that. So let's move to the last question of this paper, 120. It says a natural number n is chosen from the first 50 natural numbers. What is the probability that n plus 50 upon n is less than 50? All right. So now the condition is, first of all, natural numbers, you know, they start from 1. So natural number n is chosen from the first 50 natural numbers. So it is 1, 2, like 50. It starts from 1, goes till 50. 50 natural numbers are there. What is the probability that n plus 50 upon n is less than 50? So let's consider when n is equal to 1. If, see, we are not going to calculate till 50. Just look into it. If I'm saying if n is equal to 1, then this will be 1 plus 50 upon 1, which is equal to 51. And of course, this is not less than 50. So one case is there, which is not true. Second, when I'm putting n is equal to 2, so this will be 2 plus 25, which is equal to 27, which is of course less than 50. Yes. n is equal to 3. This will be 3 plus 50 upon 3. This will give me something about 16.67. So this will be 19.67. Of course, this is less than 50. Till you will keep on going. Let's try for n is equal to 49. When you will put that, you will have 49 plus 50 upon 49. This will be equal to 50, like it's more than 50, 50.02, which is not less than 50. Right? So I have one more condition, which is not true. Let's go for the last one, 50. So 50 plus 50 upon 50, that is equal to 51. Of course, this is not equal to 50. So see, n is equal to 48. You try and fill it out. You will get a number less than 50 only. Okay. So that means I got one more case which stands not true. We have 3 cases now for which this condition does not hold true. So that means out of 50, 3 cases will not satisfy the given inequality. So how many are satisfying? 50 minus 3, that is equal to 47. So the required probability is equal to probability is 47 upon 50. This is the answer to our question. Let's check. We have option B as the correct answer. Hope you understood this. So students, with this, we have completed all the 120 questions of this paper, and I really hope that you got all of them. If you have any doubts, you can rewind the video and watch them again, or you put your comments in the section box. So students, before leaving it, do visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find similar type of this question paper. Of course, you are going to find over here, and similar type of multiple question paper of the previous years also you can avail. Their PDFs are available, their detailed explanation is available. You can also download our app, for which the link is there in the description box. So a very best of luck. Hope you go through well with your exam. Bye.